I can't, seriously. We now have 1,000 cases of measles in this country, so much so that the CDC had to issue a warning yesterday about traveling. What?
Mm-hmm. And that's because they received about 62 reports of travelers who were contagious with that highly transmissible virus while flying into and around the U.S.
Come on, Dr. Mike, just get a vaccine.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are we going through this? I have no idea.
What is it, 1958?
Well, I mean, everybody got measles back then. The problem is it can cause death, encephalitis, pneumonia. It causes a lot of problems that can be very, very serious. Now, if you're out there and you're thinking of traveling, what the recommendations are is make sure you got vaccinated. Now, in my practice, a lot of people will say, hey, I got a vaccine in 1965. Am I immune? Now, there are blood tests. It's very, very simple. You just get a blood test. Now, there was a vaccine used between 1963 and 1967 that was not exactly up to snuff, shall we say. Best thing to do, just get checked. If you were vaccinated, if you're not vaccinated, you should get vaccinated. It's the bottom line. It just makes no sense to me at all.
I saw this study that says if you've been through a cancer treatment and all that, you've survived cancer, that if you want to keep it away from you, exercise more.
Absolutely. This is what we in science we call a randomized controlled trial, and it's got cancer doctors all riled up and excited because basically what it found was that if you had even advanced colon cancer, got treated with chemotherapy and all of that, if you exercised and you had a trainer and you did it regularly, you had a dramatic reduction in the risk of dying or having a recurrence of the colon cancer. Now, they compared those folks to getting a brochure saying you should exercise. And none of them, there was a dramatic difference. So you need to get going. And insurance should pay.
And you don't have it. You don't have to get the, the big barbell and all that stuff. Start with walking.
Right.
Just movements. You gotta have some movement.
Yes.
A lot of folks are, trying to lose weight and doing all those things. But it could add years to your life if you do it at a certain point in your life.
Well, middle age. Right. I call
What is middle age nowadays?
It's probably 45 to 55.
Really?
Look, invest in your health 401k.
Yes.
That's what you need to do because then you'll reap the benefits later in life. And it's not just about living a long life, living life large, baby.
Oh, put
like
that up.
you guys, look at you.
Well, how many years are we talking?
Well,
is there a rate per pound that I lose? How many years I'm gonna get? That might motivate me a little more.
This study says try to reduce your body weight by 6%.
Right.
So so if you weighed like 180 pounds, you'd lose maybe 12 pounds.
Okay.
But this was all. This study was before. This study was before all of the new medications and everything that we have, all of the tools. Now, can we talk about what I did over the weekend real quick? Because we're going to wrap me soon. All right. The American Italian Heritage Festival, Rose Tree Park. Oh, my God. That's Mara. All right. She runs the Cultural Center in Essington, Pennsylvania. Look at that. Oh, my God. The food there. I even bought Reggie Italian cuisine. Reggie, the photographer. I love him. So we had a great time and everything else. Judge Pileggi was there. The whole crew was there.
Was this on Fox Local? Fox 29? Look at this.
Yeah.
You were on the app.
I guess.
Do you have any idea what you were doing?
Yeah, were you live?
What? I wasn't live.
Yeah, I think you're on the app.
It looks like.
Well,
he doesn't know.
I don't know. I just had I have a shirt, I have a camera, I have a microphone. I don't know.
We love you, Dr. Mike. I was just there.
I use fax machines.
He just likes to hold the mics in his hands,
Travels with a mic.
That's right. Wherever I go. Even when I have you come to the office, don't I? Have you had any medical problems?
Yeah. I'm totally nude. He's interviewing me.
Yeah.
Come right back.